Yeah, so guys, welcome to the Kofizulu podcast. This is the first edition of the Lifetime Dream. And guys, be part of this dream. Watch this video to the end. So, bro, can you introduce yourself and tell us why you chose France and such an expensive university as a Nigerian?
So first of all, I wanted to have an international degree,
Okay.
like most Nigerian dream. I studied agri-economics, and then I was searching for schools that offer a program in line of what I studied. So I came across Audencia Business School. I think I saw the advert on Facebook. The degree I applied for was food in agribusiness management in
Okay.
Audencia. They offered me partial scholarship,
Okay.
and that helped me in furthering my application. Although I did it half-heartedly, to be fair, but
Can you give us a walk through how you were able to do your application? So you said you saw the advert on what Facebook. So
yes.
how was the application process? Did you send an email to the administrator, or how was the application process?
So
And how were you sure this is not fraud or anything?
oh yeah, the I checked through when I went through Facebook. I did not make a direct contact through Facebook. I went to the school site instead.
Smart.
I-
So the
yeah.
first point is, even though you saw the advert on Facebook, you went to the school's what
School
official website.
Yes.
That should be your first
You
contact.
have to confirm. There are a lot of scammers even there on Facebook. They will post as the actual school, but one just have to be very, very careful. So I made the contact through the administrative email direct. I went through the school sites. I saw the presentation of the coordinator. And then one thing I also saw was a Nigerian that was also studying the same program, because they did a small presentation of sorts where different students spoke about their experiences. And then I saw a Nigerian, I think it was a Benin man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nigerians are everywhere.
Everywhere.
Okay.
So I went to, when I got the admission independently. It wasn't through Campus France.
Okay.
Although later I got to know getting your admission through Campus France gives you a wider range, gives you more option instead of you doing the web search, because that is very tedious. Trying to get admission on your own is very, very tedious. And after I got that, I went to Campus France. I got all the details of the things I need, the list, and how I needed to. So in Campus France, you go for the interview,
Okay.
and then after they check all your documents, check if they are all authentic, check if nothing is missing, and in arrangement of how they should be. And then you go to a third party that handles the process for EU countries in general. And
Okay.
that is at Ikate,
Okay.
Lekki Ikate. So that was where I submitted my documents.
Okay.
And although those people, even though that is what they undo, they move your documents to the embassy where they then make the final decision. So you don't make a physical appearance.
So it simply means that the embassy is one block away from students, but the French government has found a way to make it very easy for students to get a visa.
Yes.
Okay.
True, and that is through Campus France.
Campus France.
So what I would advise is going through Campus France. You pay a fee. You can apply to various universities at once, and that is what I should have done, which I found out later.
In Nigeria,
Yeah.
how many Campus France offices do you have in Nigeria, and where are the locations?
There are two. Yeah, the one in Lagos is at Mike Adenuga Center, 9 Osborne Road, Ikoyi. And the one in Abuja is at Libreville Street, Aminu Kano Crescent, Wuse.
Okay, so guys, if you are watching this video from Nigeria and you are interested in studying in France, even without an admission, just look for these addresses, go there, show them your document, and tell them you are interested in studying in France. So now, your Campus France experience, how was it?
So my Campus France experience was after I'd gotten the admission, I went there to make inquiry about the visa processing, and thankfully I met a man that was very, very helpful. They were very kind over there, and he gave me the breakdown of what I needed to do. And as at then, I think the process is they have the you don't make a physical appearance for visa like the US does. You just submit your document. So your interview is with Campus France. So the man gave me the breakdown of everything I needed to get. Going to Campus France gave me a breakdown, the expected timeline, how long it was going to take, and the documents I needed to put together.
Did you face any challenge in like relocating the process, financially or mentally? You know, when you are leaving your home country, all of us are happy and stuff.
Yes.
For me, I was happy though. There was mixed feeling. Yeah. How was your experience?
Oh, my experience was because then I had a business. I was running a farm, and then I knew I wanted to upscale my business, but I also knew I was lacking in some things. Which for that, okay, let me take a business course, get a business degree, and gain more experience on how to run things. So you also have to be patient, because one thing I've learned about French people is they like to take their time.
I'm
They
not
like
cutting
to-
you short.
Yeah.
Even in France,
Yeah,
I was telling a colleague of mine that in France, people queue to buy bread.
yeah.
So it's the same when it comes to
Everything.
processes.
Yeah.
Immediately they suspect you want to jump the process. Trust me, they'll frustrate
It's a
everything.
big problem.
So patience is also one key thing. Now you are in France. You've landed in a town called Nantes.
Yeah.
And first we talk about the weather.
Oh my God.
Do you have any cultural shocks? Because my culture shock then was that I just arrived and I could see kids that are more or less like, 15, 16.
Oh.
They were holding cigar in their hand. I said, wow.
Oh my God.
And I said, wow. In Africa, sometimes we go astray, but things like this, you hide and do it. But here, it's like the father is standing by the door, the daughter is by the side. What was your experience?
So it's the cultural shock. First of all, when I landed in France, all I had on me was the cash I had on me was in dollars.
Okay.
So I thought, okay, when I get to Nantes, because my connecting flight was in Paris, it was very short. So from Paris to Nantes straight, I thought, okay, when I get to Nantes at the airport, I'll be able to change money. Oh my God, no. So I was stranded. I was with dollars, and the taxi. Now, you think English is so well spoken in the world, but here in France they are very, very particular with their language. If you are not speaking French, forget it.
Yeah.
Forget it. So
Sometimes they understand, but they won't. Yeah. They are
a
very, very
lot of
particular about it.
A lot of times I would go, and thank God for Google Translate. Sometimes I'll go, "Est-ce que tu parles anglais, s'il vous plaît?" I don't speak English. I was like, bro, that is English you just spoke to me. But the taxi man I spoke to that took me to my place of residence then could not speak English, but eventually we found a way. We found a way to communicate. So he took me to a place at Centralville, where I made exchange and then paid him, and then he took me to my place of residence. And all the while I was looking at the meter, like, my God.
It's crazy. That French, their taxi meter, is crazy. Do you think that as a master student in France, it's possible to work side by side?
Oh, it's hard. It's possible, but it's going to take a toll on you.
Yeah.
So I thought my own situation was different because it was a private university. But later on, when I got to speak with other people in public university, I got to know, okay, that is just the French school way. So my thought initially was, okay, as a student, you can work 20 hours a week.
Yeah.
And all you just have to do is apply for a menial job, and you can work alongside school. At least it's a master's program. You should have more time in your hands. It's not a bachelor's. But it was exactly the opposite. So my timetable then run from Monday 8 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock, Monday to Friday.
You know, it's
Oh,
crazy
God.
how sometimes, in Africa, you get to class, wait for the lectures. France, by 8 o'clock, it's like 7:50. Your lecturer is already there.
Yeah. You at best they give you a grace of 5 minutes.
Crazy.
And the 5 minutes comes with warning. At exactly 8 o'clock, the doors are locked.
Crazy.
The lecture class are locked. So you coming late, you would feel ashamed. You'd feel ashamed. And I had troubles because the time change when I came to France then, it was in October.
Okay.
So it was getting darker more earlier. By 5 o'clock, everywhere is dark.
Yeah.
And by 8 o'clock in the morning, everywhere is still dark. So I was still, everywhere was cold. I was still trying to adjust. I mean, I'm coming from 32 degrees of Lagos to Nantes. And it was, so waking up in the morning was hard because I had the business which I run by myself. I know I go to the farm early, but it was still my own time. I run things. I had someone helping me. So it was a very, very sudden shift. And it's getting around. I mean, the bus system. There was a saying where I heard online that if you understand the bus system, the public movement system in France, you can understand any system of transportation in the world.
I think even in Nantes is easier as compared to Paris. If you look
That
at
place scares me.
if you look at Paris, the gap when you go down,
Yeah.
it's crazy. When you
metro.
really don't, the metro. When you don't really know where you are going, you are lost. Because some of the
Absolutely.
those trains they are speed trains.
Yeah.
They are not controlled by like the ones we have.
They are without drivers.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if the time is up, it's gone.
Straight.
And if you take the wrong one,
Forget it.
but at least for Nantes, I think if you take time to study the apps, it makes it more easier.
Yes.
Okay. So looking at class, it was a little bit challenging because of the time.
And I couldn't get a work where if my timetable would not allow me because attendance is very, very important because when you apply for visa, you are given 1 year visa with option to renew. After that, you get an APS if you apply for an APS. That is after you study.
Okay.
So, and in all of this, the prefecture would look at your attendance. Like, okay, do you go to school as you said you would? What is your attendance like? So you can't afford to miss school. So the job I could get was in the midnight.
Yeah.
And you work in the midnight, you come to school in the morning, and it just could not balance. So working as a student and studying masters in France, it's quite hard. But not that it's not possible.
Yeah.
Some people are able to get some jobs during the weekend, but
This is where sometimes I think that these platforms are very, very important to get people information down there. For me personally, I think that when you are coming, choose programs that are very easy for you to handle. So, for instance, like you are saying, you have to work night.
yeah,
And then wake up and come to class.
yeah,
If you have already done these things before, you don't have to brainstorm a lot.
Yes.
For instance, I did finance, banking and finance, but I did accounting also. So if today I were to advise myself in coming to France, I would have chosen that I want to come and do a diploma in accounting. That if I sleep and I wake up, there's no accounting question you give me. I have to study all night to go around it. You understand? But if you choose programs like you want to come and do finance, you understand? you see, you want to become a terror. Bro, it's not going to be easy for you. I've met people who attended Udensia. and pay 32,000 euros
Oh my God.
for 2 years, never worked, fully paid hostels, went to vacations.
My goodness.
I'm telling you, there are people who really are resourceful. Their parents support them. You
Yeah.
understand? So if you are not coming from that kind of family,
You have to be very smart in your choices.
that's it. So
You have to be very smart.
That is what I would say. Choose programs that are easy to assimilate, are easy to. The most important thing is to enter.
Yes.
And if you enter, you can do the other
You
ones.
get it going. I think what some other platform that I've seen when they talk about studying abroad, they sugarcoat a lot of things that misleads people, and you think, okay, when I get there, I can work 20 hours a week. You don't just get here and you start working like that.
However, for Ghanaians, particular Ghanaians, the program you did, it has a full scholarship for Ghanaians. I don't know for Nigerians.
I don't know. I don't know about that for Nigeria.
Yeah, that is the only program in Odensia that offers Ghanaians full scholarship, but it has to be a Greek. I know people who came with full scholarship on that program. Some even went into Brazil and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I did.
So you also went.
Oh yeah. it was a major thing that helped my decision in choosing Audencia. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to go to Rio de Janeiro?
That place is beautiful.
Wow. When a man say beautiful, then other things apart. Okay. That's cool. So the experience, the school experience was fantastic, right?
Yes, it was. Okay. It was. It's you meet people of various backgrounds and various ethnicities, different countries. I was in class with someone with a Brazilian. What's this Asian country? Oh God, how
Asia.
did I forget? With someone from Africa, from
China.
Zimbabwe, Chinese.
There are a lot of Chinese in Indonesia.
A lot of them in France actually.
Yeah. No, you see, these guys, they are breaking all the rules. I think Chinese. I've met one Chinese guy who said China is a great country, but the people are weak. I didn't understand it. But and all the programs that I read in France, I've been in class with Chinese. They never worked.
Yeah, I don't understand.
They never worked.
I don't understand.
And after school, they never stayed.
But also, what I've noticed with them is their sense of communism, which is something we struggle with as Nigerians, especially. With Indians, with Chinese, their sense of communism is really, really strong.
Yeah.
And if you're coming to a place like France, if you don't have any family living here prior, like me, settling down would be very, very challenging.
Very challenging.
Moving from Lagos, always loud, never sleeps, to a city like Nantes, whereby if your music from your phone, not sound system, from your phone is too loud, your neighbor will come knock your door. Like, can you turn it down, please?
Turn it down.
Yeah. So it's and with having your own people where you understand each other, you understand the culture, it helps you settle down better. So I think with those people, Indians, Chinese, their sense of communism really helped them.
Okay, that is cool. I think we have to start learning from some of these things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it is clear that our culture is different. We kind of have different mentalities, and sometimes these mentalities lead to stereotype. And trust me, some of these things too, most of them too are true. You can belong to an African community and you need an assistant, you won't get it.
Yeah.
So sometimes you prefer. It's just like a saying where they say when you start a business or you are into something, don't think that your friends are going to support you.
True.
You should look for strangers.
Yeah.
you are even here.
Yeah. Oh my
You know
God.
how many Ghanaian students are, Charlie, let's start this thing. And I had a friend. If he had been here, his name is Chris. He's now in the United States. Like, let's
Oh,
tell him
wow.
that. Because he is more of an entertaining person.
Oh.
I want to, want to do things some way. But it's one of those things. But we still can't complain. That is life. So now, masters. Now you are a graduate, right?
Yeah.
You are done with your program.
Yeah.
How were you able to get your internship? Because I know in
Oh.
France you need to do an internship for 1 year or so.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
For about 6 months, at most.
Okay.
So getting an internship wasn't easy because I could not. The major barrier was language. Still is, because it does not. What I've come to realize is that it does not matter your degree if you can't communicate effectively. The gate shuts immediately. I was a recruiter contacted me on LinkedIn. It was one of these big organization, food business organization in France. It was a very, very sweet opportunity which I missed. So she contacted me on LinkedIn, and for them to contact you directly on LinkedIn, it means you've popped up
Yes.
repeatedly. So, and we had the conversation. The conversation was in French. It was all typing, inbox back and front. And we had a date to speak on phone first before moving forward to other stages. And then I had to tell her, because you have to be upfront with these things.
Sure.
So I told her, I don't understand French. I don't speak French. But yeah, it was really painful.
Yeah.
But the truth is the truth.
Yeah.
So she said, okay, we can still. 'Cause I think her thought was, okay, maybe I'll still be on like A2 level of French, but my French was non-existent beyond bonjour. So we got on phone. She was speaking. I thought I could use translation and do the thing, but oh my God, it wasn't working. And she just said, okay, those kind of message they give you, like, okay, don't worry, when an opportunity comes up
We'll
again.
get back to you.
But oh no, that one is gone.
It's gone. It's gone.
So understanding the language is a major, major plus. Does not matter your degree. You can have a PhD in whatever. You have to be able to speak. Except for some courses or for some profession, which I can't even think of, where you won't need the language.
Yeah. So the best thing is you need to, whilst you're on campus, you need to network, especially when you have French students among you.
Yes.
Sometimes they discriminate in a way that they try to form their own groups.
It's systematic.
Yeah.
They don't make it so obvious.
Yeah, they form their own groups.
Yeah.
Unless they realize you are very smart,
then
they'll add you to their group. Other than that, you see Africans forming their own groups.
It's
with the Asians.
Exactly. It's easy when you say an African, there is an Indian and a Chinese.
Indian, Chinese. So we also form our own group. It's normal for me. I don't see these things.
Except you smoke.
Yes, and most of me, I don't smoke. I don't take coffee. When you tell them I don't drink coffee, then they become.
It's a shock thing. There's a
workplace,
stereotype.
One of the boss. I say, me, I take Milo, I don't take coffee. What?
What do you know?
Charlie, it was like, I don't take coffee, I don't smoke.
For me, coffee is an everyday thing. But for smoking, it's naturally it is frowned upon in our culture.
Yeah.
If you do it, you have to do it in secrecy, in absolute secrecy. But over here, like you said earlier, it's one of the culture shocks.
Yeah.
The kids are smoking. You see these electric cigarettes and all sorts of cigarettes. I'm more of a passive smoker here in France than I've ever been in my whole life. And it's even now worse during winter.
Yeah.
Oh God. They have cigarette breaks.
I tell you, at workplace, people just break and it is allowed. Okay. Looking back, will you recommend France as a steady destination for Nigerians and Why?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Because with the immigration policies going on around the world right now, with Canada, with the UK, with the US, and Trump doing his things, it's Europe and France especially is the main focus for most people from Nigeria and Africa at large, because the visa process is not it's not a tedious one when you compare it to other ones. It's not as expensive as you would say the US is even too far.
Yeah.
As you would
UK.
say the UK. It's not.
Crazy fees.
And yeah, and the cost of living, no, the cost of living is subjective to where you stay in France.
Yeah.
If you're staying in a place like Paris, it's Paris. It's even
It's
the
the
name is even the name itself is expensive.
But do you know what? Your final advice to any Nigerian who want to take this journey. What will you advise them to do?
So it's what I would advise is go through the language route. Go through the language route. You know what you want to study as a master's degree, and I would, if you're studying at on a master's level, let it be something in line with what you have in bachelor's. It further authenticates your documentation, because you can't say you studied agriculture and you want to come and do something in engineering or deep science or whatever. It has to be something in line that matches. And if you're coming for, I would say, if you want to study, because there are a lot of platforms that promise how you speak French in 2 weeks, blah, blah, blah. It is a lie. It is a lie. It is a lie. This is my third year going in France, and I'm still I'm trying.
5 years.
I'm only trying. When they speak that language to a certain level, s'il vous plaît, s'il vous plaît.
Yeah.
So, and going through the language routes takes a lot of time. There is a platform where Nigerians learn French.
Okay.
A school. Alliance Française.
Yeah, Ghana also have the same. I think these things are they are institutions established by the French government.
Yes, and it gives you credibility as a student. So when you go to Alliance Française, take classes. They have weekend classes. They have that run for a month or 2 months, and they're intensive. They are very, very helpful. These are some of the things I wish I knew then. And when you learn your language to a certain level, then you can apply to France, come to learn the language as well, with the information that you are studying the language, so as to apply for a master's degree in France. And all these ones gives you time to settle down in the system, to understand how it goes. It gives you more time to even work, because when you start your master's program, you don't have time. You don't have time at all. I'm so grateful for having this opportunity to share some of my experiences here in France, to give little advice I can to Nigerians and other Africans in similar situation. And if you're already here in France and you're watching this video, I mean, there are still some things you can take from it. It is not too late to always apply for a language school. I mean, here at University of Nantes, currently I'm a student of University of Nantes, studying the language. Hoping to write my DELF soon. And it's just take it easy on yourself.
But you have to have a hustling mentality.
Bro,
France is not for the weak.
It's not like I have any other choice.
France is not for the weak. Charlie, bro, thank you for passing through. I really appreciate it. This the first edition of the podcast. I've been planning to do this thing for a very long time.